Welcome to MAKULILO Scholarship Show. In today's show, we are going to talk about a very technical advice for people who are looking for scholarship. And this advice is, which comes first between these two? Scholarship or the program? Which you are supposed to apply? Or when you want to apply for the scholarship, what are you supposed to consider first? Are you supposed to consider in your mind which good program you like to pursue, or where the money is directed, where the program is given the money, by who and in which particular field? So the advice is, which of the two is supposed to come first? Scholarship or the program? Which you're supposed to choose first in your mind? You're supposed to choose the program first, or you're supposed to choose the scholarship first? Because here I'm talking into two main perspectives. There are two main perspectives in what I'm talking about, scholarship versus program. There is one perspective is, which I call it as a narrow perspective, and there is a broader perspective. A narrow perspective in applying is, people are considering first the program, then scholarship is the second. And when they go to the particular program, they go to a narrow, that means they want a specific type of program they want to pursue for their graduate studies, or for their bachelor degree, or for their PhD. And the broader perspective is, there is people considering any course. Maybe someone has studied, let's say, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, is having a wide range of programs to go and pursue. While the narrow have said are those people who are considering just a specific program to pursue. And this, they don't have a specific program they would like to pursue. They have a general program. That means they can go to any program as long as there is a money backup by it. That's all. So those are the two main perspectives I'm going to consider. And then I'll come to another categorization on scholarship. So let's start with this particular perspective of narrow perspective. When people, or when someone wants to pursue, let's say, master's program, I've been receiving questions from some people that, how can I get a scholarship in this particular field? Let's say someone is having bachelor degree, let's say in electronic engineering, and his aim is to do, let's say, networking engineering for master's degree studies. So someone is writing to me, I would like to pursue, my dream is to pursue networking engineering for master's degree program. Can you give me the link for this particular program? So those are called narrow perspective. That one, someone is limiting his mind that he's only focused to do a certain particular master's degree program, or a certain PhD program, or a certain bachelor degree program. So when you do that one, it is a narrow perspective. It is good and it is bad. It is good because you are focused and you are well prepared with that particular degree program. That means when you get your chance, I'm sure you'll be a very good candidate, because you have passion on it, and you can pursue very well. But the problem is, how many universities are going to give that particular program? How many scholarship funders give money to that particular program? So you might be having a very good intention to that particular program, but there are very few universities which give that particular program, and there are very few scholarships in the world for that particular program. So you might be having a dream, and the dream might not come true, because each year maybe only one university in that particular field is giving scholarship for that particular program, and you might not know that university, or you might know and you might not get it because of the competition. But for the people of the broader perspective on which program to apply, what they do is like this way. They have more number of programs which they can pursue. For instance, I have bachelor degree, let's say, in political science. So I cannot confine myself in particular, let's say, I want to pursue masters in diplomas only. So if there is no masters in diplomas, or there is no scholarship in diplomas, particular program which I would like to pursue, what should I do? That means my dream will not be coming true. So what I'm supposed to do is, if you have, let's say, bachelor in political science, what you can do is you can mention other programs which are related to political science. Maybe you can write down masters in public administration, masters in international relations, masters in human rights, masters in conflict resolution, masters, let's say, in democracy, masters in governance. So there are a bunch of programs which are associated with your background. So this is a broader perspective in a sense that you have a wide range of programs which you can consider can go on. But if you have another perspective, you are confining yourself in one specific program. So that means if you don't get that particular program, you cannot get a chance to realize your dream. So that is generally I was talking about choosing the program, broader perspective versus narrow perspective. But whether it is a broader perspective or it is a narrow perspective, so what comes first? You have your own mind, what I want to apply, and there is scholarship. So which comes first? What you're supposed to consider first? Is it scholarship or the program? Unlike our fellows Americans, for instance, in the US system, most of the students, let's say when they go for bachelor degree or the master's degree, what they consider first is what program they like. So you can find a kid, they say, my dream is to become, let's say, pilot, or my dream is to become maybe a teacher in specific field in mathematics, let's say algebra, or my plan is to be in biology, molecular biology, for instance. So here in the US, people consider program first. Why they have that consideration? Because programs, if you have the program, in each program you want to study, there is financial aid and money from the government given to students to pursue those studies they like. But for you, a person from the developing world, you don't have that option of which program you like most. Because if you like most this particular program, pay on your own. But if you are waiting for scholarship, that means what determines is scholarship funders can direct you which program to study. Because the scholarship funders, they are going to give money in field 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are not supposed to have very strict policy in your head that I must study networking engineering or I must study this particular field, because you can have that strict mind, I must study this particular field, but the funders do not give priority to that particular program which you want to pursue. So for that case, you will not get your master's degree or you will not get your PhD studies. So what comes first for people in the developing world is scholarship will direct what to apply, which program to apply, and where to apply. Which is vice versa in the United States of America. I've given the example that here is a person determining what to study, which program to study, because I want to study this particular program, the government gives me money. But which is vice versa for people from the developing world, when you want to apply for the scholarship, that means, first of all, have a broad range, have the broader perspective of programs. I can study either of these particular 10 programs, for instance. Then find the funders, which field they give money. If they give money in conflict resolution, go for it. If they give, let's say they give particular scholarship in the field, let's say in development, if you have the background in development, go for it. But don't be very strict that I must go to development studies but that development studies must be a rural development. If they don't give scholarship in the rural development and they give in agriculture development or they give in other fields, that means not to get. So what my advice is, first of all, have a broader perspective in choosing the program. Don't restrict yourself. Don't confine yourself in one particular field. Have a broader perspective. If you have a bachelor degree, let's say Bachelor of Science in computer science, make sure that what other fields are associated with computer science and which you can do and you can have your career continue. That's the first thing. Then find where the money is directed. The funders, when they directed the money in networking engineering, go for networking engineering as long as you have the background. If you are from, let's say, in social science field and the money is directed in the administration and you have the background in administration, go for it. That is my advice. So use broader perspective on choosing the program and then go where the money is directed, where the funders directed the money, go for it. Thank you very much. Enjoy MAKULILO show, and every day make sure that you give information to other people also to go for the scholarship information and apply. Goodbye. Enjoy the show.